Karibu tena katika awamu ya tatu na ya mwisho show, ikiwa ni the sports update. Mimi hapa ni Joshua Kura
na mimi ni Papa Ronald.
Katika awamu hii tutakuwa tunaangazia ligi kuu kule Uingereza, ambapo kumekuwa na mechi kadhaa katikati ya wiki hii.
Naam.
Alafu kuna mechi ambazo zitakuwa zinapigwa weekendi na siku ya Jumatatu. Basi tu nikianza na matokeo, hapo jana klabu ya Manchester United walitoka sare ya bao 1-1 na West Ham. Hiyo ndio mechi ambayo ilipigwa tu hapo jana katika ligi kuu Uingereza.
Naam.
Siku ya Jumatano Arsenal walipiga Brentford mabao 2-0. Kisha Brighton wakalabuliwa na Aston Villa mabao 4-3. Wolves walipigwa na Nottingham bao 1-0. Kisha Crystal Palace pia wakapiga Burnley bao 1-0. Sunderland na Liverpool iliishia sare ya bao 1-1. Kisha Chelsea wakabamizwa na niache mambo mingi. Chelsea walibamizwa mabao 3-1 na Leeds United. Siku ya Jumanne Manchester City walipiga Fulham mabao 5-4. Alafu kuna Bournemouth walipigwa bao 1-0 na Everton. Alafu Newcastle United wakadraw na Tottenham 2-2. Hayo ndio matokeo katikati ya wiki. Sijui wewe ni mechi gani ambayo ilikufurahisha sana?
Asante sana mwenzangu. Kwanza kabisa ilikuwa lazima useme tumebamizwa kama wana Chelsea. Kipigo cha mbwa msikitini. Patie heshima ya wanawali champion tahadhari.
But I think ile mlipigwa tu bila excuse. Sijui hamngekuwa na neno ati walitufeel. Mlipigwa na mkawafeel.
Actually, let me say Leeds dominated that game. Of all the games that I've watched, this Premier League campaign for Chelsea, especially for Chelsea to be specific, that was my worst as a fan. I almost get traumatized because of that match. But tutasema nini? Enzo Maresca alitufanyia ile kitu. How can you just start just a reckless squad with the likes of Tosin as your center back, and then you just place players kwa namba zenye hata hawachezangi. Chalobah amewekwa right back, Badiashile is there. You know how reckless Badiashile is.
Lakini
and you know very well we Caicedo was not around. So we just needed that 3 point. Of course, recently people have been talking about Chelsea and they have been hiking them that maybe they can battle for this Premier League. But with the result, I don't think Chelsea can chase something with that. You don't have to risk. Those are very critical points. Fans maybe we expect to win these kind of games. We don't expect to lose such points. And this started even with Burnley. I think Enzo Maresca risked that match. I don't know if it's because of Barcelona or whatever, but we really risked that match. And also we have Brentford. The game that we drew against Brentford, the game ended with a 2-2 draw, I think.
I can remember the last 2-minute goal.
We never started with our first 11. Then second half, Enzo Maresca then decided that he will bring his starting 11. Yes, of course we came and scored 2 goals the second half and make it 2-1. But eventually we also conceded the 90th plus something minutes. And that tells you that as a coach, I don't think Maresca, these issues of managing players, Reece James is trying to manage his minutes, he will be injured, Wesley Fofana, and other players, Pedro Neto. Just start with your first 11, win your game, then bring those other players to maybe finish the game after you have scored, not before. You know, Premier League is the most difficult league. In the 5 leagues maybe in the world. That is La Liga, Bundesliga,
and then Italia, Serie A.
Yeah.
and then France Ligue 1.
Naam. So kwangu mimi ninaona kwamba mechi ambayo ilinifurahisha sana ni ile ya Leeds.
Yeah. Na Chelsea.
Licha ya kwamba ilikuwa ni timu yangu ilipoteza,
Yeah.
lakini I was surprised kwa sababu Leeds dominated the game.
Yeah.
Even wakati tulileta our first 11, the likes of Cole Palmer.
Yeah.
We have Pedro Neto came in. We had Estevao was there even the first half, but he did nothing.
Yeah.
Leeds just dominated the game, and the crowd. I want to applaud the Leeds fans.
Leeds, yeah.
Those fans, they really they really give morale to their players.
But you know, I can just describe Chelsea as the bully of the big boys who struggles when they meet small teams. They really bully big clubs. See how they bullied PSG and then Barcelona.
Even
Arsenal struggled when they met Chelsea.
Yes.
They almost lost. And remember, they were playing against 10 people after Caicedo was sent off.
Yes, but with this, I don't think that can make sense, because we had our first 11 in the bench.
Yeah.
We never use our starting 11. I'm very sure we could have thrashed that lead, maybe the lead 5-0 or so many goals. But it's just because of that error that our coach made. But of course we don't have anything to do. We just have to accept the defeat that we lost and go on.
And it was an interesting match. I also enjoyed watching that match, and as a Leeds fan on that day, you know, I was supporting Leeds. I really enjoyed. I watched the entire 90 minutes.
I know you. And then there is this match for Manchester City. And Fulham.
Yeah.
It was full of drama.
Yeah.
Hiyo mechi nilikuwa naangalia hivi. I think ilikuwa 5-1
lead.
5-1.
Yeah.
5-1 lead for Manchester City.
Manchester City almost bottled 5-1 lead.
Yes.
You know, by the time City were leading 5-1,
yes,
I was saying that Arsenal are in trouble. Yes. Manchester City are back. And then you see Fulham equalizing until the match ended 4-4.
And it almost ended 5-5.
Yeah.
Because there was a ball clearance in the 90th plus something for Jasko Gvardiol.
Yeah.
It almost ended with 5-5 draw.
Yeah.
So I was surprised. But anyway, I think Manchester City defending has a problem. How can you concede 4 goals?
It happens sometimes.
With Donnarumma.
It happens sometimes.
With Donnarumma.
Yeah. We've seen
Donnarumma. You can concede with the other goalkeepers, but not Donnarumma. Donnarumma is one of the best goalkeepers. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
He's one of the best goalkeepers. And you can see though, you have witnessed that even from the previous matches that Manchester City have been playing. You have seen, he is one of the stoppers.
You remember when Liverpool lost 7-2 to Aston Villa? Yeah. Alisson was in goal.
Yes.
And then Van Dijk and Robertson and then Trent and Konate in defense. It was a good team. Mm-hmm. Nobody expected the match to end in such a huge scoreline.
There was a bad day in the office.
Now let's say it was almost a bad day for City, if not for Gvardiol with the last minute clearance.
But okay, you know, for Liverpool, what happened earlier, I can say it only happened for that match. Yeah. Right? But look at Manchester City. What has been happening to them recently? They have been conceding a lot of goals. Yeah. And I don't think if Haaland could not have been there, Man City could have been perished. So and even at the beginning of the Premier League, maybe hata wangekuwa na hizo matimu kama kina Leeds huko chini, hizo matimu zinataka kwenda relegation, the likes of Wolverhampton, because Man City is conceding goals. Look at how good Donnarumma is. Yeah. And look at how he is conceding goals. And if you watch those match closely, most goals they just concede goals because of errors from the defense, or maybe from the midfield. and that's what making them to concede a lot of goals.
And they have good defense, I can say.
Sure.
You see Ruben Diaz, Vardiol, the likes of Kostanov, O'Reilly.
They are good
players,
defenders.
Yeah.
I don't know where's the problem. What do you think?
I think it's not their season.
What do you think is the problem with the Manchester City defense? Who is the problem? Is it Vardiol?
I'd say
Is it Diaz? Is
they are
it
just
O'Reilly?
out of luck. And speaking of how Manchester City are struggling, and then Liverpool also are struggling at the moment.
Yeah.
Can we say that this is Arsenal's season?
For Arsenal, you can't predict. It is very difficult to predict Premier League.
Yeah.
Like who is going to? Even the Opta computer has predicted that maybe Arsenal are maybe in the upper hand of maybe winning this Premier League title.
Yes.
But of course, we have not even finished the first leg of this Premier League 2025-2026 campaign.
But we are almost there.
But we are almost there,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you have witnessed this from the previous Premier League competitions.
Yeah.
That Arsenal have been doing good this first leg, but again with the last leg, they end up maybe lacking that energy, the finishing power. Arsenal have always lacked that finishing power, but I think if Arsenal manage and have that finishing power this season, I think they have that chance. Because if you see this Manchester City, with the way they are conceding, I don't think they can battle Arsenal for this Premier League. And Chelsea, they don't care.
They are jokers.
They just win.
Jokers in the
They just win games whenever they want.
Yeah.
And they lose
when they want.
Not when they want.
They are
not serious.
Yeah.
But of course, Chelsea.
Yeah.
They might surprise you with Champions League. Or maybe FA.
I don't.
Or maybe Carabao. They are even in the quarterfinals of Carabao.
Yeah.
They can surprise you. Those are the leagues those are the cups that Chelsea are meant to.
But not the Premier League.
Yeah, not Premier League. The one problem with Premier League.
Yeah.
The Premier League, it needs a lot of consistency.
Yeah.
Let me say that.
Yeah.
And that's what Chelsea is lacking. With these stories and with this cat and mouse of Enzo Maresca, I want to manage players. I don't let those players get injured as they fight for the badge.
Yeah.
Let them fight. Reece James, he has been free from injury for the last 1 year. What are you managing? Free from injury for the last 1 year, and you are managing him. You don't want him to get injured.
I think Maresca is just taking caution. He wants to keep all his players fit. That's what is happening, and also at the same time, give a chance to others. Leeds is not a team that anyone expected that was going to dominate Chelsea.
But you know what? Before that game, I went through the history of Chelsea and Leeds.
Yeah.
Away games,
Yeah.
And I found that Chelsea have only. It was how many matches? 48 games.
Yeah.
Chelsea have only won 6 games.
6 games.
6 games
out of 48. What are you trying to say?
6 games away.
Yeah.
Vaseline.
Oh, away. Yeah.
Yeah. 6 games away. Vaseline.
Yes.
We had lost. I think it was 33.
Yeah.
If I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
And others withdrew the rest. So that tells you, as a coach, you must have maybe before the match you went to the drawing board and you say, let me see the history of this league.
Yeah.
Maybe what was our previous performance with this team? What has been happening? And he knew.
Yeah.
Even the analysts post that thing.
Yeah.
The likes of the Sky Sports post that. The BBC and some other analysts posted that thing, that Chelsea have always find it very hard to defeat Leeds
at Elland Road.
At Elland Road.
Yeah.
They have always find it difficult. But Enzo Maresca still went ahead, put Badiashile in the squad.
Badiashile, when he was joining Chelsea,
yes,
he was considered as a key part of the project.
Yes.
Now, why can't Maresca give him a chance right now?
Okay, you know what? when you want to battle for something,
Yeah. Yeah.
battle with your best players.
Obvious, Maresca knows that he can't win the Premier League this season. Even him,
Who
he
told
knows
you?
that. He knows that.
Who told you that he knows that
I
he
know.
can't win?
When we begin the second half of the season, Maresca will just come out like last season and say to you that
This season
we are
we
not
never
in the
said that.
title race. I'm saying we are, when we reach the second half of the season, I think we are 4 matches towards that.
Yes.
Yeah. Now after some, let me say about 20 games there, 23. Just Maresca will come out and tell you that we are not in the title race.
Okay, let me remind you something.
Yeah.
Of late,
Yeah.
During the, I think it was the post conference after the match was Arsenal.
Yeah.
The media asked Maresca,
Yeah.
do you think you can win this maybe Premier League this season?
Yeah.
Do you know what Enzo Maresca said? This time he never said no.
But
He never said no. He said
Yeah.
he said that of course as a team I'll say we have quality teams, we have better teams. The likes you mentioned Man City, you mentioned Arsenal, you mentioned Liverpool, Manchester United. But of course he said
Yeah.
we will see that because it is still early.
Too early. Yeah.
But maybe come April or maybe March, we'll see where we are, and maybe we can tell that we can win this Premier League.
Pure wisdom.
He wanted to show that.
Pure wisdom.
He wanted to show that with the results,
Yeah.
with the points that he maybe angekuwa nayo with at that time.
Yeah.
That is April or March. That is what he said. So these issues ya kusema ati Enzo Maresca know that
He knows
can't
that.
win the
He knows
Premier
that.
League. I don't think that is making sense.
What I know, once Manchester City and Liverpool pick their form, the league will just come to its shape, the way we are used to it.
Do you think Liverpool will pick his form?
Yeah, very soon. Very soon. I expect that to happen very soon.
I don't think that will happen.
For me, I believe that this is Arsenal season, and I really wish that they could win the Premier League this season. Many football fans really want that to
What
happen.
about the Champions League?
No, the Premier League. Let's talk about the Premier League. I really want them to win it. Seeing how they've struggled the past 3 seasons, bottling at the end of it, this season they have what they needed. They needed that depth. You see, they got Gyökeres, they got Zubimendi, very quality players. And then you're trying to see again, in the absence of Gyökeres, Merino is stepping up and performing really well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, but maybe just to challenge you.
Yeah.
Arsenal, yes, they have been doing good.
Yeah.
They have been giving good results.
Yeah.
Of late, or maybe since the beginning of this Premier League campaign.
Yeah.
But you see, you see Premier League, as I said earlier, it needs a lot of it requires a lot of consistency.
Yeah.
And now with this, of late, I have seen Arsenal players getting injuries, the likes of Saliba,
Yeah.
Gabriel Magalhaes.
Yeah.
There is one Rice, even he never I think Rice hakumaliza ile mechi yenye ilisha.
He was just substituted.
No, did you listen
It wasn't.
I think
serious.
you never listened to the post match conference.
Yeah.
Of Arteta. He said they will assess.
But it wasn't a serious injury.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
but
trying to
maybe
say.
he might miss one match.
Only one.
Yeah,
Not serious.
but
yeah.
maybe he might. And you know, that one match, it meant a lot. It
You
can
have
change
Zubimendi,
anything.
and
that
then
can be
Odegaard is back.
That can be your downfall. That one
Really,
match.
I don't think
Okay.
so.
But even without that,
Yeah.
they have lost another centre back. I don't know what is the name of this player.
Hincapi.
Hincapi.
I
Not
think
Hincapi. Hincapi alimaliza mechi.
Yeah, but I think it's
There
just
are other-
Gabriel and Saliba who are out.
There is one
Mosquera. It's
Mosquera, yes, Mosquera.
Yeah.
Mosquera for that match, yeah, Brentford.
Yes.
Mosquera also went out
Yeah.
because of an injury.
Yeah.
So, and I've said Premier League inataka consistency. So the problem is this thing yenye ina happen hapa kwa Arsenal center back, it can really affect Arsenal. Let me tell you this, and you will tell me this later. It will affect them. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, it will affect them. You see that match ya Brentford, kuna kitu ilipigwa karibu imalize goalkeeper. Raya. They almost concede and you know Arsenal saizi wako na ile guts ya kusema kwamba ati wanataka kubreak wanataka kubreak our record ya concede less than 15 goals.
It would happen. I'm sure of that.
I think they will concede more than 20 goals.
So with the injuries that we are seeing,
with the injuries,
it's the defense.
Yes, with the injuries that we are seeing, I think it will affect them. But I'm praying to them that maybe wachezaji warudi poa, or maybe they find another solution. Because coaches wanakuanga tactical, maybe anaweza amua ku come up with another formation na iwork vizuri na wa give good result even without those key players. But I know Saliba and Gabriel, they are very very key players, especially when it comes to set piece, Arsenal set piece. You know how good Saliba and Gabriel are when it comes to set piece. So that is what I can say about Arsenal.
Well, let me sum it up with the fixtures just starting tomorrow. Arsenal will be playing against Aston Villa, a big fixture again.
Yes.
And then there is Bournemouth vs Chelsea, Everton vs Nottingham Forest, Manchester City will be playing against Sunderland.
Yes.
And then Newcastle United vs Burnley, Tottenham Hotspurs vs Brentford, and then Leeds vs Liverpool.
Yes.
On Sunday, Brighton vs West Ham, Fulham vs Crystal Palace, and then on Monday, Wolverhampton Wanderers will be facing Manchester United. Now, summing it up for today's shows, I'd like you just to say a word to our viewers out there, and then we'll meet again on Monday here at Sports Update.
So to our viewers, once again, as I said earlier, my name is Papa Ronald, Kasisi Mubiri wa Soka. So for me, I'll just wish you all the best. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year as we enjoy soccer. Mi napenda sporti, na what I believe is sporti inatuleta pamoja, na with this sport tunakuwa entertained, tunaacha zile vitu mingi yenye maybe vijana, moso vijana, we have find that maybe vijana wengi wanajihusisha na vitu mingi, but with sport inatuleta pamoja. Let's keep on that spirit. Wacha tushabiki yetu mpira yetu vizuri. And for the Mashebeji derby this time, FC Leopard niko nyuma yao, wataua mtu.
Well, I've been your host Joshua Kura, Gor Mahia #1 fan, Manchester United fan, the biggest team in the whole world and some parts of heaven. Manchester United, let's talk about Manchester United. Well, it has been great having you for today in our shows. Let's meet again on Monday. It has been the Sports Update.